your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, temperatures are in the mid-60s now, really cooling off. 69 Mattoon, 68 in Springfield, 70 in Taylorville. Beautiful fall-like day, very comfortable with these clear skies, lots of sunshine, and no major weather issues at all. But I'm telling you, it is going to feel chilly tomorrow morning. The coldest we've been so far this season is coming our way as we dip down to lows in the low 40s. We're going to be down to 51 by 11 o'clock tonight. So, fall-like weather isn't going to be around this whole week. We'll look at that and some rain that is in the forecast later this week. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
One of them, my little cousin, and the other two, I know, friends.
A drive-by shooting sent 3 women to the hospital, and it was just part of a very violent weekend.
And buildings were evacuated and streets shut down. What kept many from going to class?
These tracks could mean the difference between life and death. How the village of Savoy continues to look for a better solution for how to get across them when there's an emergency on the other side.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
Hearing the shots and being there, it hurts.
And it's not the first time she's experienced violence in her city. This woman was with the victims of a drive-by shooting in Danville. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. It was a violent weekend across central Illinois. 4 shootings in 4 cities. A woman was shot Saturday in Decatur. That happened near West Wood Street. That same day, 2 people were shot in Champaign near Parkland Court and Bradley Avenue. 2 people were also shot in Urbana. 1 of them died. And in Danville, 3 women were shot near East Main and Park Streets. Today, we talked with a woman who says those 3 women were her friends and family. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live now. And so, Courtney, just a terrible thing to witness.
Definitely, Jennifer. She had to go through this twice. Now, her son was killed back in 2016, but luckily this one had a much different outcome. The 3 women who were shot are doing okay, but she says it's time for all of this to stop.
Danville was never like this.
Dominisha Matcham is still having flashbacks from what she witnessed Sunday morning.
We was just coming out the club, and me and my cousin on our way to the parking lot where it actually happened.
Police say 3 women were shot near Elks Lodge on East Main Street. Witnesses say the suspect was shooting from a car. The victims were Matcham's cousin and her 2 friends.
The one got shot in the hip, and then, like I said, my little cousin, she got glazed. The other lady, I didn't see too much. Going through that tragedy, going through that over again, hearing the shots and being there, it hurts.
For Matcham, it's all too familiar. Her son, Devon McClyde, was killed 3 years ago. She says the stories are almost the same.
I've been through this in 2016 with my son, losing my son. They was innocent people. My son was innocent, you know, just trying to run to get out the way. And the same thing just happened again Saturday night.
She's not the only one frustrated with hearing about crime.
It's hard to find safety in these neighborhoods anymore.
Blake Roach says he wants to see a change too, but he knows it won't happen overnight.
It seems like the city's starting to focus on some of the higher crime rate areas.
These issues are the reason some say they were warned to stay away.
Every day, somebody gets shot, somebody gets stabbed, somebody gets robbed in their house or on their property. Who wants to be around that? Not me.
Matcham says she's also trying to get out of the area. She has one message for this weekend's shooter.
That don't, you know, make you nothing but a coward.
Police have not arrested anyone yet. They say if you have any information, you need to call them. Jennifer.
Hopefully they do. Thank you so much. 2 people were also shot in Champaign Saturday night. It happened just before midnight near Parkland Court and Bradley Avenue. When police got there, they found a 25-year-old hurt. He was taken to the hospital. Sometime later, police found out a 32-year-old man who had been shot went to the hospital on his own. Police believe they may have been shot after a fight. And we have more details on that deadly shooting in Urbana. 21-year-old Jamel Hooser of Danville died after he was shot at an apartment complex on Colorado Avenue. The other victim is another young man. Police wouldn't release his name or age. They say they aren't getting much information from people in the area.
Something that we have to get over with people, whether they're concerned about their own safety, or they don't want to get involved, or a whole number of reasons why people don't come forward.
Police say everyone in the building is working this case.
High school football is being affected by the violence. Kickoff is moving up 2 hours, and security is being increased for an intra-city rivalry game. Decatur Public Schools says the MacArthur at Eisenhower game will start at 5 p.m. October 18th. Eisenhower will recognize seniors and will induct an Athletic Hall of Fame class during halftime. The district says fans will go through security screenings and bag checks as part of the precautions at the game. All students must be with a parent or guardian. Countdown's underway for teachers in the Blue Ridge School District. Last night, they voted in favor of a strike, and that could come as early as October 28th. The vote happened after months of negotiations failed to produce a contract. Compensation-related issues, including health insurance, salaries, and payment for work outside of the workday, continue to be sticking points for the district and union. Representatives from the board and union will meet October 9th in the presence of a federal mediator to continue negotiations.
Streets on the U of I campus are open again tonight after a gas leak. Happened just after 11 this morning near South Wright and Daniel Streets. Fire crews were called out to the English building for reports of a natural gas smell. They say construction crews hit a gas line. They closed off the roads. People walking through the area were told to go around the blocked off zone.
A lot of times we get used to going a certain way, and one of the things we do encounter on emergency scenes, people are so used, they've got their head down, they're not paying attention like they should be. A lot of times they miss us, they miss the construction tape or the fire line tape. So it's important that if you do come across an emergency, be cognizant of your surroundings and make sure you avoid the area.
Firefighters say no one was hurt. Now, an update for you. The Attorney General's office is pushing back the deadline for the bus company Suburban Express to refund customers. The company now has until April to get them their money. Suburban Express was sued for harassment last year. They struck a deal with the state this spring. A customer called us this morning after getting an email she thought was suspicious. She was asked to click on a link before this upcoming Wednesday to get a refund, but the original deadline was yesterday. So we showed the email to tech experts who suggested not clicking on the link.
If it looks fishy, it probably is. Look at the sender's email address. If it's something odd, there's a good clue. Look at the content. Almost all the spams are wanting you to do something, wanting you to click on something so you can either get a payback or avoid something bad.
We tried to call Suburban Express to ask about the email. The line was disconnected. If you have any questions about refunds, the Attorney General's office says to email them directly rather than clicking on something you don't trust.
One man was sent to the hospital after part of a building collapsed on him. It happened on Fields South Drive in Champaign. The building was under construction. The man is expected to survive. The collapse is under investigation. Champaign County board members could come closer to a conclusion about the county's 2 jails tonight. After hearing from an architect last month, board members will continue discussions on consolidating the 2 sites. The current proposal could cost more than $47 million. It's aimed at improving safety and conditions for inmates and staff. If the county's facilities committee makes a recommendation tonight, the finance committee could be sent the proposal for review.
Summertime's usually road construction season, but you still need to avoid some areas into the fall. We'll tell you which ones.
Also tonight, is the state heading in the right direction? What the latest poll reveals about Illinois and its economy.
A great fall sunset occurring here as we speak. There it is, just above the horizon right now on the Roofing Dog iNet Pratcher weather camera. Hey, we were at 45 this morning, which is actually normal for this time of the year. It'll warm up to 74, though, this afternoon. Got another cool night ahead. We'll look at that. Some rain moving in late this week and how it really goes below average weather temperatures by this weekend coming up.